It's Madden NFL 23, and the spotlight is on Nick Chubb. He put up 127 yards on the ground in last week's game. It's the Browns and the Jets, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store. Between the final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. To throw on 3rd down. Shirley. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 19 carries, 127 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. The Browns at 500, sitting at 5-5. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Ty Long now to punt this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going to look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. That's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Shirley. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 61 yards. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The quick slant caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Gibson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look coming from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And again, it's Chubb. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Jets will take over. Here comes Antonio Gibson as he's set for another drive.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Shirley. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Back to throw. Shirley got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from a yard out. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Watson. And he fires one incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's McDonald. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw is Watson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To nowhere here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So an 8-play drive gets him down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Shirley towards the end zone for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. A give running right is Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Here's Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here's Ty Long now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Jets now to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week. Now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Shirley. And his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Shirley. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Going right back to Wilson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he wisely will throw that one away. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Chubb running right, dancing away at the 35. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you down, halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the 3rd. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Watson. This complete to David Bell. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb to the 43, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Chubb will get the call running left. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Back to throw, Watson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Ty Long now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. Shirley. Open man here is Conklin. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. To throw on 3rd down, Shirley. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the gun, here's Watson.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 18. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. McDonald makes a catch. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give. This is Chubb. To about the 35, 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Watson now to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. From the 50, it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Watson. It's caught. Cooper. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Watson on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. They toss it left side to Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Watson. Throw complete to Bell. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the Jets sweep. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Oh, he's got a man wide open. open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Conklin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. Here's Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's McDonald. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Watson.
That's complete to Bell over the middle.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Watson. Looking for Cooper. That's complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, Watson drops it off for Chubb.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through.
And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
And this one also slow and developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And this is caught by Watkins.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A give to the fullback on the dive. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Shirley. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shirley. Escaping the pressure. And this is caught by Watkins. Touchdown, Jets. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Watson. And he rifles one incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Watson. He finds his man. Complete. That's McDonald. Watson looks to throw again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's Watson. He finds his man. Complete. It's McDonald. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Chubb will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, Watson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Straight ahead, Gibson. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Gibson again.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
They'll go. It's Gibson.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now, because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away, because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jets, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.